Josh Green here for SecondsOut. I'd like to be joined by Conor Benn here in Brentwood. It's a hard place to find this, isn't it, Conor?
It's lovely, it's what you want though, deep in the country lanes.
To keep you focused being so out the way and you've got no distractions when you're out here.
This is all I know. This is all I know. The other gym is exactly the same. I don't, being out here in the countryside of Essex, you know, we just go to the gym, go home, go back to the gym, go home. That's all I do.
Fight week's obviously fast approaching. I think it's 3-4 weeks now until 3 weeks until we see you out. I'm sure the excitement.
3 weeks?
I believe so.
3 weeks? More like 10 days.
10 days.
Yeah.
See, you've even beat me. It's fast approaching. You must be excited.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm just excited to get in there and do the business, and that's what we work hard for. You know, it's camp on camp. We just smash the camp, hit PB the camp, and then just ready to fight them.
When the name Chris Algieri was posted to you, and you thought about whether to return, I'm sure it was an immediate yes. But I mean, what things does Chris Algieri pose that maybe you haven't faced before?
He's a more well-rounded fighter, both former world champion, only lost to the very best. He's a great fighter, and it's fine. He's going to present. He's going to bring what he brings, but I bring them too.
Do you see it as a particular step up from Vargas, from Granada?
Most definitely. You know, he's a former world champion. You don't get a world title for nothing, so he's going to present some struggle, but I believe I can also overcome whatever it is he presents to me.
Yeah. When you look back at the Granadas fight over in Leeds, I mean, there was frustration there at the end of the fight, but when you look back and you see plenty of positives?
Not really, there weren't really no positives from it, apart from me being a terrible fight. And I'm just like happy I got the fight, and I'm happy I got the rounds in, because obviously it was important for me to get out. As well as performing under conditions.
You say being a terrible fight, is that about being
a fight in terms of it was like fighting a journeyman. You know, he was supposed to do this and do that, and loads of struggles, and then it's like bottled it. He got hit heavy early doors and just didn't want to know, just got on his back the whole fight. So it was just a very negative fight.
It seems like, you mentioned that with Granados, obviously it was over very quickly with Vargas. It seems like you're going through these names that are being posed to you so quickly. Do you feel like the step up to a world title is very close?
Very close. Get through Algieri, and the world title could be on the line. So world title can, we're knocking on the door right there. It could be the next fight, could be the fight after this, could be 2 fights later. I'll leave that with my team. All I know is world title, the end goal.
I'd like to touch on a couple of things from the boxing world in recent weeks. We'll start with Porter against Crawford. I mean, obviously Porter announces retirement after a good performance from Crawford. What was your thoughts on it?
Oh, he's definitely pound for pound, in my opinion. I think Crawford, Spain to be a fight I'd love to see. I don't know who'd come through with that. I think Crawford's just a special fighter.
Yeah. And when you look at Sean Porter and all he's achieved, I mean, it's a great career, but is it an option taken away from you, do you think, in the couple of years to come?
Plenty of options. You've got now Kell Brook, Amir fighting. You have all the top Yanks. Brook and Conor are probably the only people I'm interested in on British soil. And then you've got all the top Americans or world champions who I'd love to get in there with.
I mean, realistically, you're still very young. You've still got plenty of years ahead of you. But how far away do you think those big fights with the likes of Spencer?
I'll leave that with my team. We've got to get through Algieri first.
Yeah.
We've got to get through Algieri. Every fight at this stage is a risky fight, and I can't afford to be looking past anyone.
Talk about those fights. I mean, fighting out in America, is that a big goal of yours? You haven't been out there?
Well, I fought in New York Coliseum, Nassau Coliseum. Definitely. I mean, listen, I'll fight any man anywhere, so any man anywhere, man.
Yeah. You see the numbers you do over here. You do huge numbers. You're such a big attraction to a UK audience. Do you feel like that would translate into a US audience?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Because I fight with my heart on my sleeve, and it's just the way I conduct myself. It's the way I am, and I would have fought Bargains. I even asked to fight Bargains in his hometown in Canada. It would have made no difference, would it? No, sorry, it don't make no difference to me. A ring's a ring.
Final thing I'd like to touch on is, of course, we saw the press conference for Amir and Kell Brook the other day. A fight, do you think it's come a few years too late? Do you think there's still the interest there?
I don't know, we'll soon find out. I think it's lost a lot of interest. It would be more interesting than either one of them fighting me.
Do you feel like, as a boxing fan, the interest is still there for you in terms of that fight, or not?
Not really, I don't think so. It could just be a terrible fight. But then maybe not. Maybe it's going to be a fight of the contender, who knows?
Yeah, I mean, the interest in terms of what we had with media there was huge. Do you still... Kell Brook's gone in as a favourite in terms of the betting. Do you see him as a favourite in that fight, or...?
I'm leaning towards
Yeah.
just a little bit.
And going forward for you, are they still names that you'd like to fight? You mentioned World Championship, World title could be next, but are they still on your
Most
radar?
definitely, I fight with them. Again, I fight who they put in front of me. They forget and they put me out, so yeah, they get next to me up. We're fights, what we do. If it's progression, then that's what we care about.
Cheers for your time, Conor. Much appreciated.